everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the main 6 ranked. So, where we left off, we looked at my most least favorite out of all of them, Twilight Sparkle, or T Sparks as you want to call her. I love that nickname more. I mean, it's better than saying Egghead, but we have Twilight Sparkle, who's my least favorite character, but if you want to look at that, look at the video, the main 6 ranked part 1. I mean, she is good, I won't deny that. Like, none of the characters are bad. I'm not skeptical, but Twilight's just not my style. However, what is my style is number 5. So, number 5 goes to Rarity. So, before we talk about Rarity's character, let's talk about her design. Like, this tops Twilight by a lot. Like, now, if you look at Rarity, you can see how better her design is next to Twilight's design. Like, even her hairstyle is more attractive. Like, the thing that makes Rarity better is that she's more attractive than Twilight. Like, even the eyes, like, I'm taken away by those eyes. Those are really cool. I love the blue eyeliner there. Like, she wears makeup. Like,
I can't believe your printer printed those curly cues like that.
Yeah. The thing that I love absolute most is that this is already white. Like, you don't have to, like, do anything to Rarity if she's already white. You just have to, like, paint her hair and her tail and the cutie mark in her eyes. So, one thing about the hair is that I chose a metallic purple to make her even more beautiful than she is. Just to make her a little more shine better. Now, one thing I do find funny is that she has this R on the bottom of her hoof. Like, now, the reason I did this is because this leg broke off, so I had to glue it back on. But to implicate what leg it is, I had to put R on the bottom to implicate that it's right. So R is for right, but what I find funny is that her name starts with an R. Her name is Rarity, so it's kind of fitting and it's kind of funny. So, yeah. Alright, so I think Rarity is a better character than Twilight Sparkle. Like, you look at Rarity next to Twilight, you can see how more eye-pleasing Rarity is. Like, this face just wants attention.
Next to each other. There you go.
And you can see that this is a much more better and beautiful hairstyle compared to this, like,
Yeah.
dull hairstyle.
The helmet hair.
I mean, I think people would rather look like this than this.
Does Rarity have wings?
No, she's a unicorn. Twilight is an alicorn.
Okay.
So, I mean, Rarity did have wings at one episode, but that's only a one-off thing. But it's only because Twilight used her magic.
Oh, okay.
So
it was
yeah.
like a temporary thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a reference to, like, Icarus and Daedalus, because Rarity, like, flies up to the sun, and her wings
catch on fire.
Yeah, and then she, like, falls and...
Yep.
But Rainbow Dash rescues her, which I love.
Yep.
Alright, so I think it's one of my favorite episodes. Now, her character trait is somewhat decent. Like, I don't hate Rarity. I love her more than Twilight. She's one of my absolute favorites. Like, I love this girl to death. Like, she's one of my favorite characters to date. I think she is a better character in terms of design than Twilight. Like, I'm sure people would want this hairstyle than this dull one.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, like, no one's gonna want to look as good as this. Like, I think that, yeah, I'm sure that the printer does a great job with the...
Yeah, it's amazing that it does that. Especially at the end, because it's so small.
Now,
Let's see if I can get a close-up. Hold on.
I think one of the hardest things about Rarity was, like, her tail snapped off as well, so I had to, like, glue it down. But it was hard to hold on to her. Like, I don't know how long you had to hold on, because the thing kept, like, sagging down.
So you had to hold it till it was dry?
Yeah, which kind of bugs me, because I'm usually a patient person, but I don't know if I can hold on for a long time. It's like holding your breath underwater. Unless you're really good at it.
How long did you have to hold it for?
Well, I had to, like, prop it up, but it kept on sagging down. Alright. Now, let's talk about Rarity's personality. So, she does have an interesting one, but there's one thing that does kind of make it weird, but... Now, she loves fashion. That's the one hobby she loves. Like, she only has one thing she loves, and that's fashion. So, I love her fashion, don't get me wrong. She makes great dresses. Like, even the gala dresses, like, that's so amazing. But Rarity only focuses on fashion. Like, I mean, she does still has a few good friends, but she only has one hobby, which is fashion. Like, which I don't know if that's weird or not, but it is what it is. So, I mean, I love Rarity. So now, she's probably, like, the most spoiled out of all the ponies. Like, they make these characters relatable. to like real life people.
Yep.
Which is one of the things that I don't understand in real life. Is like,
is she like a teenager or an adult?
I don't know if these ponies are teenagers or adults. Like in Generation 5, it's confirmed that those 5 characters are teenagers, but I think, I mean, I tried to look up how old Rarity is, and it said adult, not her actual number age.
Okay.
So, now I'm not sure if you like this, but Rarity acts like a drama queen. Like, my mom's favorite character is Madame Blueberry from VeggieTales because she is that. But now the reason why Rarity is a
Also,
drama,
your sisters.
the reason why Rarity is a drama queen is because of her fashion. Like, she does not want to get dirty. Like, when her fashion is imperfect, she like just complains about it. Like, she even cries. Like,
So the hair always has to be perfect.
I think my favorite episode is "It Isn't the Main Thing About You." Like,
how is she into fashion if she doesn't wear clothes?
well, I don't know.
Is
like,
it just the hair and makeup?
I think it's just the hair and makeup that makes her want fashion.
Gotcha.
But she does act like a drama queen now. I think my issue with that is that I don't think anyone wants to be that. I don't think anyone wants to be spoiled, but that's just something that we can't control in
That's
real
kind
life.
of a teenage girl thing.
Yeah. But I mean, Rarity is good, but she's like the most childish out of all the ponies.
Mm-hmm.
But they do all act like this, but there are some ponies who act more mature. But Rarity's just one of those who is the most spoiled. So, yeah. Now, I do love Rarity's design the most. Like, she is better than Twilight, I will say that.
Yep, I agree.
Like, I can't blame her for, like, not wanting to get dirty, because her hair is, like, very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And she's white.
Yeah.
So she probably gets dirty easily, like our dog.
Yeah.
That's white.
Yeah, but she does complain about it, which... I mean, she's like the James of My Little Pony, because James is a splendid red engine, and he doesn't want his paint to get dirty, so they can relate in a way.
Pussy.
Yeah, she is, like, also cocky and hot-headed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you like her anyway.
Yeah, I love her design the most. Like, I love her because she's more eye-pleasing than Twilight. Like,
Yep.
Like, this is, like, a much better character design than this doll one here.
I agree.
I mean, the wings are the only good thing about her. Like, that's the one thing I love. So, we have the 2 here. Like, so I think there's at least one more character on this tier, like, the halfway mark that is probably, like, probably not as good as the other 3, but...
Right?
Rarity is still lovable.
Yep.
Like, I love her. I love every one of the main 6 except for Twilight. Like, she's the odd one out. But anyways, we'll have to see when we get to number 4. So stay tuned for character number 4, and I'll see you next time. So what do you think of Rarity in the comments? Like, if she's your favorite character, tell me in the comments below. If not, who is your favorite? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.